Hi, I'm Rav. Um, Over the last couple of years, we've had a lot of fun ever since I realized the internet is something that you could just say a lot of shit on. It's just a lot of things happen where you know what the reason why I never wanted to enter the internet because I was gonna say pause, but never mind. Oh, there's a lot of reasons why I didn't want to actually become part of the internet. It's just everyone online just takes everything too seriously, and with someone that thinks about everything to the point where you would be like, "What?" Because like I really do believe that a lot of people get stuck in this day and age where you think about something too much to the point where you don't understand different ways of thinking about the same situation that you get stuck in one thought process. Like I've learned to shut up and talk to myself and debate with myself in different ways. It's like having different personalities talk to each other about the same situation to actually get a different point of view so I can actually understand it a little bit better. And that matters in every point of view because in every situation, every feelings that you might have, um, you need to have perspective of some kind. Not like how my eyes are. I can't see shit. It's a whole different situation. It's just time comes and time goes, and sometimes you get stuck in the same place, and you just gotta realize it's the way you view things. It's not always the truth. It's no not always a lie. Sometimes it's just something that needs to be. So I may say a lot of things. Understand, the internet is the internet. So I'm just here to piss people off. That's the whole purpose of it. So if anyone will ever take anything seriously, I hope that you catch the message in the entire trolling and commentary, commentary, commentary that happens. Not the whole thing, but it's the internet. Things are gonna happen, and for everyone that's like, oh, we're so used to everyone's personality being the exact same thing that is on the internet. Um, life's weird when you think about it. Y'all go on the internet to go talk to people, but like that's how they are in real life. Whew. Why would you assume that everyone goes online? All these people you already know. Everyone knows the internet is filled with fake people that just take the last of their money to go make a picture perfect, just portfolio for themselves, just to show that they have an amazing life. I'm here to poke fun at everyone. I'm here to poke fun at myself at every situation because this world has so many fucked up things. And this is one of the things I want to actually show to the world. You should be able to feel every emotion. You should be able to think about everything. You should be able to feel the depths of everything and the heights of everything. And you should allow yourself to feel it because if you actually learn the range of your emotion and actually allow yourself with those intrusive thoughts, the only difference between you and me is I let those intrusive thoughts win because I know I'm not going down that path. But these days, everyone's so concerned about, hey, don't let yourself open to so many options of thinking differently. They get confined in only the mainstream ideas, so you don't really go looking for other things. So this is when you have people going and doing things before they're ready, before they even have any kind of concept of what their age is or what's going on in life. They're making decisions and being held to it for the rest of their life because they're told not to think certain ways. They're told not to actually explore it. The concept that what was it? Kanye said, if you tell a kid a table's a table and not to step on it, he won't go explore, or some shit like that. Kanye said something like that. But it's just if you stop a child from being a child and feeling those emotions, when they get older, they're stuck in the same range of emotions that they learned as a child, so they're not able to actually explore more things. So I'm just here to let you know that I've been through a lot of shit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all really need to get over this shit. I'm just saying this. This is not for all the. This is not for the people that love me. It's not for the people that hate me. This is not for people that get offended. This is just a public statement. There's a whole bunch of things that need to be addressed. No one's doing it as a whole. So we're gonna become a hive mind in a sense, but not in the. You gotta think about things the same way. The whole purpose of me being on the internet is to make people and think differently and understand the internet is not something that you take seriously. Because what I say on the internet is the way is not how I feel. I find the right woman tomorrow, it's over. If I find the right people in my life, it's over. I'll move. If I find the right situation, I'll move to a different place. Whatever happens, but on the internet, what are we talking about? What sells? And what sells? Me making fun of people. Why? Because people are going to respond back. And why do I make fun of people? Because I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but if anyone actually feels like they identify, hook, line, and sinker. That's the internet. This is the concept I'm trying to show everyone. Why does everyone fall for it? It's a continuous basis of things just continuously going on. I'm just here to prove I can piss everyone off at the same time. And if anyone thought that was not possible, ask God. Because he's just there like, what are you doing? We had a purpose. But the purpose is no one actually gets a chance to explore everything that goes on in their mind because everyone's told to act and behave a certain way. So where's the genius? Where's like, what's that word? Intuition, where like you burn your hand once, the second time, you're young, you don't remember the first time you burn it, but you feel the heat and you're just like, no. And sometimes you don't even need to burn your hand. It's just, certain things like hot pepper, you can smell it off the thing. Your mind tells you this is simple shit that you should be able to explore, but everyone's so hell bent on, hey, put your hand on the hot pot. Hey, doesn't matter. Don't even smell the hot sauce. Just put it on a spoon. I want to see you take this shit. Instead of letting people actually be like, yo, here, let me try this out. Hey, do you understand what heat is? Put your hand on top. Let me know. You got to understand the hotter it gets. Like, instead of teaching people in a way, instead of being like, yo, here's a hot sauce. Before you taste it, smell it. Here's another hot sauce. You notice the difference? Take a little bit. Like, instead of showing people a different way of thinking about it, so they understand different ways of dealing with situations, everyone's out here talking about how to deal with the same situation the same way that everyone always does it, which is confining people into thinking a certain way. And I'm not talking about everyone, but it's easy to say everyone and be like, oh, there's a percentage. I'll fuck that shit. Say everyone. So, yeah, everyone just has that certain way of just confining people into a certain way of thinking. And no one really thinks about what happens in the future. Everyone's worried about right now and what they can get and what this and that. Hey. No, I was waiting for you guys to think about it. I was just going to be like, I wanted to say something, but I had nothing to say. I just wanted you guys to be like, what he's going to say. Oh, what is he talking about? What point he's going to bring up? And then you start thinking about things that I said, be like, oh, this is what he's going to talk about next. Did you forget? Yeah, that's the concept. It's the same concept that you're stuck in. Is because my face is stuck that way. It's like, oh, he has something to say, but like, no, that's not really it. It's the concept of actually listening and paying attention and actually knowing your surroundings instead of just being like, hey, come on the internet, watch me. Go outside, do some other things. Just do something that's out of your ordinary. Stay quiet. Stay quiet. Think about shit. Like, explore your mind and just understand that, there's a lot of things you will learn if you just stay quiet. Instead of talking back and acting like you're smarter or better, stay quiet, be dumb, and see how they treat you. It's just have the confidence to know that what they say and do is nothing. There's a lot of things in this world that's not being preached in the right way. And the only way I can preach it is by pissing everyone the fuck off. Because if you try to preach love in this place, it doesn't work out. So join me on my next channel if you care about loving messages from God and whatnot and things that you should learn. This one is just for me making fun of people. So if you got feelings, hi, I'm Rav. Apparently I've been an asshole for a long time. I'm adapting to that now. Still not going berserk yet. So y'all just try to catch a message in there instead of actually being like, hey, look at the dumb jokes. Let's just see what happens. Anyways, y'all have a good night. My back is sweaty, my forehead is dirty, and my asshole is just, I don't know what's going on down there. I thought I had a joke, but then after I'm like, this is a moment where I'm going to need to pause before I say something because I have a lighter in my hand and I'm about to say something and I'm not going to say it. So pause. Definitely a pause. So the joke was with a lighter and whatnot. Go figure it out, and then you can tell me what it is. Anyways, stop confining people and even yourself into a way of thinking. It's way easier to just be like, someone else beside me has it. I just gotta try to actually get it. It's the easiest way, and just figure out who that someone else is in your life that you want to get it from. If it's someone of flesh, you're gonna have a harder time because demons are in flesh. Just saying, don't listen to everything you hear. Not even me. I don't even fucking support myself on this shit. I'm just here to piss people off. Like, if I make money off of this, that's cool. I'm still focusing on my personal shit. That's